just got to the first pot. Well, the last pot we set yesterday, the furthest one up the creek. We'll give that a lift. Bit of a late start this morning. There was a early morning storm, so I waited for that to pass. It's well and truly gone now by the time I got up here. It's the way it is sometimes. But I was the only boat at the ramp I was at, so that's a good sign. Maybe. It's a good sign that no share farmers were at me pots. Well, there's a few crabs in there, a lot of little ones. I don't see any big crabs in there. A lot of little ones. None of these are anywhere near legal, so I'll let them go. Oh, you got kidding me? You're the ones that bite. Righto, we're going to have a look at the next one. Pot number 2. Straighten you guys up. See how we go in pot number 2. Donut. Poor little brim meshed up. There's a little brim in there, he'll have to come out. Poor little fella got caught in the mesh. Oh geez, you're having a silly day. I'll let him go. No crabs. Not really any bait missing either, so there you go. Apparently my reef and beef, what do they call it, surf and turf. Apparently surf and turf's not the way to go. It's a bit bright this morning. That storm cleared the air. pot number 3. She's tied up well up in the branches. That'll stir the sandflies up. Another donut. Well, we got another donut. That means the crabs were way up in the creeks by the look of it. I'm pretty confident no one's been at this pot, so I can't blame anyone else but myself. The rope was laying over a little leaf that I knew it was laying on when I left it here, so I know no one else has been here. Bait looks untouched, there's not a crab in the pot. Yeah, well, if you do want to watch me getting out and about in the bush and water adventures and not catching mud crabs, well, not today. Hit the like and the button right there. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Come back another day, and who knows, I might have a mud crab that day. Look at that. Nothing's touched that. I got a catfish in me freezer cut up for crab pot bait. I'll give that a try next time. I didn't use it this time because I didn't have a lot of time to thaw my bait out. And it's pretty heavily frozen, that one, so a lot of blokes like catfish for mud crab bait. So we'll give that a shot next time maybe. There weren't big tides this week, not big tidal movement. So, I don't know. People say that's got a factor. Possibly has. I'm no expert, as you can see. But you won't catch a feed sitting at home. One more pot to go. This motor needs some TLC, I know that much. Oh, the old girl will get us back to the boat ramp. It's one that matters. Maybe too much slow trolling yesterday. Well, we'll slide into this little creek. This is where the last pot is. If there's no crabs in this pot, I'll be having jerky for lunch. No, I won't. I ate all that. I had to cook some. I had to do some more. Wow, do they get much smaller than them? Check this guy. That's how small he is. And there's a smaller one. Check that. Oh well, we'll let them go. Well, the outboard's not running real well. I was going to go for a troll this morning, went to calmer water, but I better not risk it for that biscuit. I'll get back to the ramp and I'll head home. Come on, girl. Well, plan B, the motor started running good on the way back to the ramp, so I'm going to have a troll. It might have been just all that trolling yesterday isn't good for these old 2-strokes, so maybe just had a bit of carbon build up on the plugs. This lure I got today runs a bit faster, so I'll give that a shot and we'll see if there is anything around. There might be some tuna in close if I get out the front, but the boat's took on a fair bit of water. That rooster tail from the sounder's not helping. I'll have to move that sounder mount, but we'll give it a shot, see what happens, eh? Don't see any hitting the surface, but there's birds around here. They're diving a bit, but there's no fish splashing the surface, so I got a metal on that other rod. Take me time. Get ready. Something there, just flat smack the surface. Get a bit closer to the diving birds. Going on, birds diving, those little birds. I don't know whether they're fairy terns or something. Sink. Nothing splashing the surface, so. Oh, there's a heap of little bait fish, tiny bait fish. You won't be able to see them on the camera, I wish you could. So there is definitely something chasing bait fish. So I'm in with half a chance. You're gonna have a throw this way over the top of your heads, because there's birds diving over there now. And there might be something underneath those bait fish. We'll give that a shot. So far, nothing. Righto. Let's go for a trial, eh? Untangle this guy from the tip. Drop this transducer back down, although it's giving me grief. We'll have a trial. That's not good. Well, I'm going to leave this trailer out and I'll head back to the ramp. I'll just do a U-turn here at the mouth and head back to the ramp. The tide's going out. Right, see you soon, real soon.